Hey, my brothers and sisters, Wayne here, and I promised you on Memorial Day weekend that I'd make an announcement about Seedbearers, and guess what? It is Memorial Day weekend, so let's just get right down to it. Seedbearers is a program where we work on people's homes that can't afford it or can't do it themselves. For the last 29 years, we've been doing this program and have not once missed that year. We are celebrating the 30th year this year, and we will not be able to go to Montgomery City. And here's why. The superintendent who invited us out, who's been an awesome blessing to us, he is actually retiring, and the replacement doesn't show up until July 1st. Also in July, they're going to start doing summer school. They're going to do all their camps, as well as they're getting their cleanings ready for the school year. So there's a lot going on during July. And safely, they don't have enough space where we can house everybody and everybody sleeps 6 feet apart. So we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. We're going to call it Seedbearers the Home Edition. Now, I've been around for a very long time, and I've done this program like 5 to 7 times already. And I'm going to tell you, it doesn't work. And here's why it doesn't work. We don't have full commitment of the people. Number one, you don't have full commitment of the people, and therefore they, are on their cell phones. They don't come back to where you ask them to be at. They don't come up on times that we ask them to be there. It just doesn't work. But I'm convinced that we can do it because we've been locked up for the last 3 months. This is the 30th year anniversary. Nobody really wants to miss that. And I think that we can actually make it happen this year. So here's what Seedbearers is going to look like. Very similar to the not home edition of Seedbearers. We are going to have time to sleep, time to have breakfast, time to meet on the parking lot and do announcements, go to your sites, have time to shower, have mass, go eat dinner, have some kind of activity in the evening, have a prayer, and also have time to sleep. The only major differences is number one, we're not going to have a luggage day. And that means we don't have to offload purgatory. I've been waiting for 30 years. You have no idea that this is the most exciting day of my life. Number two, we also will be having you go home to your homes to shower and to sleep in a safe environment, assuming your environment is safe. And number three, we might not be, we're not going to have an overnighter, but we might do some kind of version of it. Now, here's the deal. We've been working on this for a while now, where we are going to be working on our parishes. Now, I know what you're thinking to me. Oh, Wayne, it's our parishes. They got lots of painting. And yeah, there's some that's going to be involved in painting. But we actually already promised that the Saints Joachim and Anne Care Service, the front of their shed is like needing some major repairs, and some doors and stuff like that. So there's some construction work there. There's major landscaping that needs to happen. There is a bathroom and some storage area that needs to be built in our room at the ministry building over at JNA. There's some things that need to happen over at St. Peter's because they're renovating their building, because they have been doing that where they open it up to the community for communal events. So there's all these things that are going to be happening. Yes, there's going to be painting, but there's also going to be some actual work that needs to be done. And who better to work for but the church, who gives back to the people. So that's what we're going to be doing this year. Now, that being said, we need a commitment from you, which means that when we tell you to be somewhere, be there. Which means that if you live near JNA and you're working at JNA, that you don't go, oh, well, I'm just going to drive over to JNA and then that'll just save me some time. No, I'm asking you that if you live near JNA, that you drive over to St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, then you come back from St. Elizabeth Ann Seton to JNA, where you pick up your car back at Seton. I know that sounds really confusing, but it's all part of the process. Number two, I'm asking you to really stay off your cell phones. I understand that I can't control what you do at your homes, but I know when I say go home and shower and come back for mass, that don't spend time on Twitter or TikTok or needing to get a game in or that kind of stuff, because it's about the community, and if we can't be a community, then it won't work. Number three, we're asking you to really prayerfully consider doing this and pray for us, because there's a lot of moving parts, just like every other year, but it's going to be different. So please pray for us. As of tomorrow, May 25th, which happens to be my anniversary. Hi, honey. I love you. We are actually going to be opening up the registration. So if you feel like you can commit for most of the week, and like again, there's always been exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, if you can commit to giving a week of Seed Bears, this goes to teenagers and adults, please sign up. We're going to have a 2-week period where you can sign up. After that 2-week period, we're going to cut it off. And then we might have a night where we meet, where we go out to our sites, all those kind of things, just like we normally would, except for would spend the night. So it's going to be different, but it's going to be the same. But it's going to be different, but the same. Have open hearts, my friends. Just be willing to do something different this year. Give back to our community and spend a week just praising God, because that's really what it's all about. So from all of us at Impact, please know that you're loved. May God continue to bless you every day of your life, and know that we are also praying for you. Peace.